We can identify, but no.
How late am I so I can keep it accurate? Okay. Because y'all are turning to 30, 40 minutes and it wasn't it.
We're 7:14, 7:15. So.
I thought y'all was starting. I was looking to share. Can I share it? I want to share.
Oh, yeah, we loading them now.
Okay, perfect. I was just looking to share it. I was like, I'll just watch them. I figured y'all was going to talk about me while I was on the way.
We're going to make sure we get to see you before we talk about it.
Can you make me look? I blend in with the
You got black on.
When you're big, it don't work.
It ain't working too hard.
So I'm on the Wild and Out radio for Too High Standard. That's what I share it for.
No, it's live on my page.
Too High?
No, it's live on my personal page.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna share you.
What are you streaming from?
We wanted to stream it from our in the fan page.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Oh, I just shared it to you.
You got it on both pages. Cool. Well, okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming in to Too High Standards on another lovely Wednesday afternoon, evening, of course. We got everybody in the building. Sorry for our lateness, but we wanted to make sure everybody got in here nice and comfortable. First, I want to give a shout out to our producer, Big Ben, on everything that we're rocking on. Thank you for setting us up tonight. Also want to give a lovely shout out to my co-host, who's always here with me every week, Mika the Highness. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, and hello to all my lions, tigers, and bears.
Oh my!
Yes.
How's the husband?
He's doing good. He's at home preparing me some soup because I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, you might be coming down with something.
Yeah, and so he told me to, do my
do your show,
my show tonight.
And come on back home.
Hopefully, I'll come home to some soup and pajamas, probably a shot of whiskey, and
that's a lot of love in that
Thank
house.
you so much, babe.
That's a lot of love in that house. You just give him a shout out. You gave your baby a shout out yet?
Hey, Kevin, I love you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Garnett, give it up for, yes, she's claiming it. And it's all love.
I'm manifesting.
Right. Yes. All right. So last week we had DJ Lady J Rock that came through and talked about her lovely career. And it was great. And she also had J Rockathon that came on right after the show. And that was good for her. So she came out, did her thing. But this week, we have a lovely young lady that's been blazing the trail for a while. I mean, I'm be honest with you, I've known her for a hot minute, and I know she ain't really been doing this comedy thing for a while, but she's been doing it so well that it looks like she's a wily veteran.
I appreciate that.
Miss G Baby, ladies and gentlemen, Miss G Baby.
Miss G Baby.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. I've always loved your name because it takes me back to one of my favorite movies, of course, Hardball.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Got to give it up for G Baby.
Give it up for G Baby. That's funny because I did not see that movie when it first came out. Wow. I was one of the few who didn't get to see it because of my background. And the name G Baby was given to me by some of my friends, and so I wasn't doing it. It was actually poker and karaoke. And then when I became a comedian, I was just like, well, I might as well just use G Baby.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be able to pronounce my legal name, which is Gracetta.
See, I was gonna try that tonight. I had it written down.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Garcietta. Now you know we got some names in our family that go some rounds, but I knew I could have got this name. I wasn't gonna be just like some, like what is it, Key and Peele, right? Garetta.
You probably came up with something new. Maybe you could have, but I've been called everything. I've had that name so long. But that's how I went with G Baby, and people would say, "Why would you say that you're a comedian? That makes me sad." And I was like, "Why?"
And then you find out about.
They told me about Hardball.
I never seen that movie.
You never seen Hardball?
Thank you.
I've seen the memes and.
You ain't seen. You saw it. Say, okay, look. Matter of fact, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if you've never seen Hardball, that is a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even want to.
Boys in the Hood.
It's a Boys in the Hood moment.
But it's another culture where G Baby was the baby.
We playing baseball.
Yeah, like I've seen the memes of it, and I see how people relate to it, but I'm like, I'm never seen that movie. I'm gonna have to
find that one for you.
I didn't know.
It's a good one. It's a good. Don't get me wrong. It is a great movie, but it has this moments where you need some tissue.
Yeah.
But we're not here. We're not here to cry.
So I guess that's gonna be all of our homework assignment. Because to this day, I still haven't seen it.
You still ain't seen it.
I watched the scenes so I could know what happened. But yeah.
I ain't even seen it.
You gonna have to. Yeah. So you know that's a good movie when the producer who barely say something on the show is back there mumbling and ready to cry out. So I'm telling you, we're not here to cry, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about the other G Baby in our life.
I'm here.
Now of course
I might be black,
but you here, yeah.
But I'm here.
You's here. Look at
you gonna be back, Suge.
Don't get that one started on that movie. That's
my quote movie. I quote everything. Life is quoted from that movie.
Mary what? Mary, who gives a goddamn? Boy, you gonna let that nappy-headed girl talk crazy to you?
You sitting at the head of your own damn table. You act like you at the back of the caboose.
See, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I always have people that I'm cool with, and I've only met G Baby like one time in person, and messages on Facebook, see her doing her thing, and look at this, like she like cousins. But I did do some research on you, though.
Oh, boy.
I did.
And I said no, nothing was off limits.
You did. No, because I didn't see lateness being on here at all. But we found that out. It was great. I want to thank you.
Own people.
It be your own.
Put that on your resume.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure everybody know.
It's been a week for me.
I felt bad. I felt bad. I really didn't want to put it out there, but I was like,
no, you have to do what you got to do.
We wasn't late.
Yeah, but anybody
watching
this that knows me.
We was early.
Y'all was early?
We get that from my daddy.
Yeah. Y'all getting paid? Yeah, okay, so.
In love. See, we get paid in love here.
And I might show up about 2 minutes earlier for
2
minutes.
If you would have known it was some money on the table, she would have been here.
It's a real struggle. That's why I said, go ahead. You can mention it because there's a lot of people who have this struggle.
Oh, yeah.
The struggle is real because I always feel bad if I'm running behind because I do. Like I said, people who know me would probably just say, that's what she do.
That's what she do.
My mama said I'm going to be late for my own funeral.
No.
And I believe it.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple of them.
Well, we got a couple of them in our family.
I believe the hearse is going to be parked at Chick-fil-A thinking they can make it through real quick. And everybody going to be waiting for my body to show up and the hearse is still, they're going to be
Why the hearse is at Chick-fil-A?
Because you think it's going to go fast. Chick-fil-A is usually pretty, get you in and out. So you think, don't go in and out. Or Whataburger, you gonna be there all day.
You go to Chick-fil-A and get on out there.
Mobile, send in your mobile order. Think you just gonna pick it up.
I hope you ain't going to Golden. I hope that ain't Golden Gate doing that Chick-fil-A.
It probably won't be, but the driver that day
is
having my
just
body
because it's your body.
It's gonna show me up late for my funeral.
Oh my God.
I apologize. Don't take it personally.
Well, okay, we gonna leave you alone about your lateness, but we gonna talk about your early beginnings in this life.
Okay.
So let's talk about now. I did find out that you're from Dallas. Is this correct?
I am in Dallas. I'm actually from West Texas. My bad, if that's what the understanding was.
See,
I'm from Midland.
Okay, she's from Midland, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm finna let you know we finna fire our research lady. Yeah, we've been firing our research people whenever they mess up. So no, because we put the research when they come out, they tell us that you from Dallas. They say this from Dallas, but now
I feel bad. I might have just said yes.
Oh no. We need to know. We need to know that we need to make sure the research is right. And young lady, you gone. So go ahead, lead the room.
We
don't even want to hear enough. Yeah, we don't even want to talk about her no more.
But most of my jokes, I talk about being from Midland.
You from Midland? Mm-hmm. Okay, now that's where how it started from you as far as comedy goes.
I started in Dallas, which is why I will oftentimes say I'm a Dallas comic because I started here. And that's all I've done. Never done comedy in Midland. But when I moved here,
now we're gonna take it back to Midland though, because I want to know. Now, did you finish school and everything in Midland?
Lee High School. Actually graduated from Coleman High, one of the first graduates from there. So I don't know how deep I want to go into it, but that was I was a teenage pregnancy girl, so they had started a new very family friendly school called Coleman.
Okay.
And because they didn't want people dropping out just because they had kids and stuff like that. And so I was able to go to that school. I was one of the first graduates there. And it's Coleman High. And I love telling this story because I went to Midland Lee. And I always ask, y'all know who Robert E. Lee is?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the
general your history.
For the Confederate Army.
That's that racist white man.
Yes, ma'am.
And we went to that school, and it still exists, and we have problems with it. And I was when we got Coleman, it was just called the alternative school. We were allowed to vote and come up with a name for the school as the students being there, which felt very valuable, that they didn't discard us, being pregnant teenagers and such, and they cared about us finishing our education and giving us an opportunity to help name a school that still exists. And we named it Dr. Viola Coleman, which was the first Black gynecologist in Midland, Texas.
Go ahead.
So, we just kind of passed the baton. We got Lee High, a Confederate racist general. And then we got to be birthed into, Dr. Viola Coleman, who actually sued LSU when she was going to school because she went during the times that it was colored in white school, and they wouldn't allow her to go finish her education there. And they wrote it on her rejection letter that we don't allow coloreds here. Go down to another school. And she sued them, and she still became a doctor. First Midland. So
learn history. I love it.
I am from Midland. I'm proud to be from Midland. That's our stories. We do what we do.
That is great.
But I did not do comedy there.
Because that's now being from Midland, would you want to go back home to do comedy there?
I think about it sometimes. I do, but there's a comedian there that she's really been doing a lot. Shownuff. Her name is Shownuff. She even had I forget what the name of her comedy club is down there. I'm gonna get there one day. What's Shownuff? Well, her government is Stephanie. She don't mind.
See, why are you putting the government out?
Because she doesn't mind. Just like we call each other. Literally, we were not comedians.
So when y'all
So she looked at me and straight called me Garci. That's my nickname, and I call her Stephanie. And we have a hard time saying Shownuff and G Baby, but yeah, Shownuff. Shout out to you. She really doing big things.
I have that problem with that one over there.
Oh, from Your Highness? Or what is it? Most Highness?
Yes.
The Highness.
The Highness, and. She likes. She no, I don't call her by a government. She likes to call me by my family nickname on the hot mic. And
what is it?
We're not gonna go there. We're gonna talk about you.
Telling all my stuff.
Well, see, that's what this story is all about. It's not about me.
I tell you.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So like, all right. When you move, there you go.
No.
See? Okay, I got you. I got your cousin. I got your cousin from Midland. All right, so because now you say you moved to Dallas moving to Dallas to be a comedian, was that the goal, or was it just?
I just was leaving. It was my first time ever moving, and it was either Dallas or California. Those were my choices.
Okay.
California, the whole state. Didn't even have a city.
Didn't have the whole
Dallas
state.
or California.
That's how good you wanted to be in Dallas. Look at God.
I just said, that way I'm closer to family. So
Okay.
I chose Dallas.
All right. So, and now during the move to Dallas, was this just, okay, you're moving to Dallas just because you're moving away from Midland and you're starting a new thing. Now, is this the start of comedy, or is this just the start of you just saying, "Hey, I'm just being me"?
I was just being me. I was just going on my alchemy journey, my alchemist journey. I was called here. Didn't know why. Still don't know why. Believe me, that question was asked all the time. I didn't move for love. I didn't know anybody. I wasn't coming to go to school. I wasn't coming for a comedy career. Wasn't even in comedy. I just knew that I was gonna leave Midland, and I didn't know where I was gonna go. So
but it was either California.
Or
Dallas. Yeah. And then you got here, started, and stayed. Did you like it? You must love it.
I love Dallas. The skyline still makes my heart beat. Yeah.
Really?
It always did. When I was little and we would come up here and when I would see that skyline, I'd be like, because that's what was Dallas to me. You know, the movement of the show,
okay.
The bank and all of those, the skyline, Dallas skyline.
That was a lot of cities out where, I try to compare them to Dallas and be like, nah, I don't like they city, the way they see it. They downtown. It ain't Dallas.
It's crazy. I mean, I love Dallas, but I just don't look at Dallas like that. Really.
Are you from there?
Born and raised.
That's why.
I guess that's why, because like I don't get me wrong, I love being from Dallas, but it's like, okay, that's how I look at it.
I was like that, but the older that I've gotten and exploring stuff, I'm like, Dallas really got some stuff out here. We just need to.
It's real.
We really need to get out there.
Popular United States notable skylines. There's several skylines. Actually, Dallas is one of the world's, because there's several skylines in the world. In downtown Dallas is one notable one that people can recognize. Just like the state of Texas, if you took all of the shapes of the state, United States, and just as a puzzle threw them on the ground,
Texas is the one.
People in other states can pick their state and Texas. That's just how easy it is. And that's Dallas skyline. It's just that recognizable. So.
Okay, so like being now you engulfed yourself in the Dallas area. Now, what part of Dallas did you move to? Because I always like to mess with folks when they first come to Dallas. Part of Dallas did you move to?
When I first came, I moved to George Bush and Marsh. I was in far north Dallas.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Of course.
I had no idea.
Because
the zip code was still Dallas.
Yeah.
And so my friend said, "Why you move up there to BFE?" I didn't even know what that was. I was like,
what is BFE?
Bumfuck Egypt is what it is. Oh, we sound to this?
No.
Be you.
I just, like, we would just say, why you go bumfuck Egypt? So I never be,
That's what he said. From Oak Cliff, and I didn't know Oak Cliff at the time. But yeah, so.
But here's a fun fact. When people have never been to Dallas, the first spot that they normally move to is North Dallas or Richardson, Plano. They don't really know.
They tell you,
and then they find out.
You don't go to South Dallas.
Yeah.
Don't go to Oak Cliff.
I heard that.
Yeah.
But you have to go.
You have to go.
That's where I live now.
Yeah. See, look at
it. That's where I live now. But before, I didn't. When I first moved, my friends were saying, because they watched like the first 48 or something like that.
Hold on. Wait a minute. When did you move to Dallas?
2013, 2012.
Oh, okay. So you're
and they were watching it.
And
the guy who said that was from Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
And I was telling all my friends, I met a guy. He's one of my friends. I said he's from Oak Cliff, and they were like, "Oh, that's dangerous. He thinks you done met the thug. You done met you know Oak Cliff." I was like, "I don't know. I don't know anything about Oak Cliff." It was like, "You're gonna be on the first 48." I was like, "Oh gosh."
It ain't don't.
I know it ain't that serious.
She moved on Cliff. That's crazy. That's a beautiful thing. So
that is a beautiful thing.
When you first got here, you moved in Fort North Dallas. Did you like Fort North Dallas when you first?
I still do. I still go with it.
Go to the Dirty North.
I go to the Dirty North.
The Dirty North. Okay. Now, because
it's fun out there.
I was determined to live in Dallas. There was no way I would have lived in any other area. I wouldn't have accidentally gotten in Addison or DeSoto.
You made for sure.
I made for sure that I was in
said Dallas. Texas.
Yes, because we were still writing letters, and somebody would have had to write another city, Carrollton or Louisville or something. I know now.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, it's Dallas.
Okay, so now you engulfed yourself in North Dallas, and you're working, getting the feel of Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not
now.
We know that now.
Now I want to know, like, during this time, is the whole like comedy is a buzz for you, or are you just making people laugh at work?
At work.
Okay.
That's exactly how I was. I was at work. I was doing this auditing job, and we were all in the back all the time, just doing this work, auditing this furniture store. And my coworker was the only one guy. You know how when you work with a lot of women, it's one guy. When you work with a lot of women, either you a player or you very, nose to the ground about it. And he was married, so he was very nose to the ground. And he was handsome Mexican dude, very, very fine Mexican guy. And the women loved him, and he was always like blocking.
Yeah.
So I would just joke with him all the time because I'm pretty sure he knew I wasn't. I'm strictly black, but anyway, but he would laugh at everything I said, but which was a shock because he really didn't want to show like a lot of emotion, and he just he bust out laughing.
Yeah.
And one day he said, "You ought to be a comedian," and I was like, "Huh?" He said, "You ever try stand up?" And I said, "No," and I literally stopped talking to him. Scared me to death.
Wow.
Because I'd never thought about doing it.
You never thought about doing so. I mean, what?
And then I ended up doing another job in Plano, and Plano Hyenas. Hyenas at the time. There were Hyenas in Plano. It was across the street. And I would just go over there and watch a few shows. And I said, "How can a new person do comedy?" I asked the lady there, and she said, "Oh, you can come to an open mic." And I was like, say more. What are you talking about? Like, it's an open mic. You sign up at this time and you come and you do 5 minutes. And I was like, okay. And that's how I got in.
Oh, okay. So Plano Hyenas is where
my first time
you
ever
first started. Yeah, I can vouch for being a Hyenas head because my first start was in Arlington Hyenas.
Okay.
And they're no longer there. But
neither was Plano.
Yeah, so that's why I feel you when you first got out. So like, okay, you got out on doing open mic. Now, did they treat like most open mics? They make the rookies go out late at night. What? It
wasn't that late. Anything when the sun goes down is late to me.
Yeah.
Like it's late right now for me. Don't even tell me what time it is. I go to bed. But yeah, I don't remember waiting a long time. I just remember being so nervous, and I wrote my jokes down on this index card, and I told 3 jokes, and 2 of them are still jokes I tell to this day. They really hit, and I've learned so much between here and there. But at that time, I actually did good. Thank goodness. If I would have got booed, honestly, watching that open mic, I remember thinking when people were going up, I was like, I got to be funnier than them because they were not. Some people were not funny to me, and I thought I could do it. And I've learned so much between here and there. But,
oh yeah, when you first jump into it, it's amazing. I've always said that about being, if you've never done comedy, but you've seen comedians do it, but when you go to an open mic, you really get that setting because one, it's nothing but comedians in the room.
Yeah, that was true.
And it's going to be hard to impress other comedians.
So hard to impress them.
And so when you go up to open mic and you're fresh, you started doing your jokes. Now, one thing we've all been finding out on the show from a lot of other comedians that's been on here, they've stated that their first go out, they was cussing. So was that one of the things that you was doing in your first set, or you had everything lined up for your jokes?
You didn't just cussing? There were cuss words, not a lot. Like these are real good jokes that I still tell to this day.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't know that. I mean, I'm completely going blind into this. I didn't know comedians was there. I didn't know what I know now about open mics. I just knew me. I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna get over this fear, and I'm gonna do this 5 minutes. And then I got wrote down on this card. My cousin came. Shout out to my fave. My day one.
You always got that.
Shout out
to
my fave. She's my day one. And she was like, "You did good." She's also my hard, tough critic too.
Of course.
You did good. But gives me all my opportunities. But I had no idea of anything. This was 2017. Yeah. So it wasn't like it was. That's how long I was in Dallas before I even tried it. And, but when I went to Dallas Hyenas. Yeah, on Mockingbird. Oh yeah, that was all night. I was gonna quit comedy because of that. You ain't telling me to go up at 11:55. I got to go to bed. I got to get up in the morning. So yeah, those late nights it made me rethink if I really wanted to do comedy.
Yeah, because I mean now that was the thing that happened at Arlington hyenas.
Oh, they were late too?
Oh, if you were new, you didn't get on until after 12. So, like, my first go out, I didn't get on until, like, I think it was 1 o'clock in the morning. And the people that stayed to watch me, I was so happy that they stayed, but I was so pissed. But I still did my little 5 and just, it is what it was.
Yes. Everybody just talked about being sleepy at that point.
Yeah.
Everybody got up just sleepy. I'm tired. It's cold. It's cold.
There's no jokes at 1 o'clock in the morning, especially if you knew. They know that.
And not unless you're partying with your friends.
Yeah, that one is even better. So, like, when you first started doing comedy, did you have, like, any idols that you were looking up to when you first started?
I mean, I love the regular, like I said, comedy. I kind of fumbled into it, so it wasn't like something I was studying at first. I'm an avid studier of comedy now, but I loved Eddie Murphy. I loved Eddie Murphy. I loved him when I was young. I loved Eddie Murphy, and I loved comedy. I loved watching In Living Color. So I love the Wayans family. I loved all of the characters on In Living Color. I love watching Jim Carrey branch out and do more. I love Def Comedy Jam. So, I mean, I just loved comedy.
It's really like you're a fan of the game, but you didn't really know
they were playing.
Yeah. I can get.
When I very first started, Kevin Hart was getting big, and I went to a comedy class at Backdoor, and she asked us to name some people we looked up to, and she said, "But there can't be anybody new." And I was gonna say Kevin Hart. Why not? He Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. But to this day, that's funny that she said that, because Cat Williams was on my list, and he's still on my list. And Kevin Hart isn't necessarily one of my top stand-up comedians. He is a top business person for me. But not necessarily
on the stage. Because we're gonna get into the top ones, because I always want to know which are the comedians that people would actually pay to go see. That's what I like to say about my top 4. But I do want to know, like, when people do buy a ticket and they see your name on the ticket, what are they going to expect when they see you hit the stage?
They're going to see, I like to stand up for the women. A lot of times I'm one of the only women, if I'm on a show, oftentimes I'm one of the only women. And so I'm listening to what the guys are saying. And if they repping for the guys, I'm going to rep hardcore for the women. Like, I'm going to be the one. And if I'm on a show where they, beat this and woman that, I'm going to come back just as hard for the women.
You pro sis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on, sister. Right on.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be pro sis regardless of
straight pro woman. I'm actually pro people, but I definitely love women. I mean, I'm very straight, but I do love women. I like to speak up for us. I like being a voice for us if I can.
Voice for the women.
A voice for the ladies, and then you're gonna get some history. And so you're gonna
and I'm loving the history, because I did not know. I did not know about that, and that's one thing that I do like about certain comedians that can blend history, bring some knowledge, and just like the joke in Drumline, I'm gonna entertain you. I'm gonna give you some education, but I'm also gonna entertain you as well. So that's pretty dope about having that as a comedian.
I'm gonna probably talk politics. I don't shy away from that. Go vote, y'all. Get ready. It's still voting time. Just because we're not voting for presidents, people, we still need to vote, because we're actually voting this time, today, and all the way into November. We're voting this time about our Constitution. So this is serious. You guys, please do not discount your vote, even though we have our president who it is now. Don't discount how things can change. You do count, so I do have to shout that out.
Please, of course. Hey, we welcome all of that. If that's what you feel, and go ahead and put it out there.
It's important for us.
We vote. Everybody in my family, and we make sure everybody in our household they can vote. You're going to go vote.
It's the thing
we're gonna have our say so in that whole situation. Now, have you ever been on a show with another comedian and they made you like step your game up?
Oh yeah, all the time.
So is there any ones that you can name that you can say like, you're
gonna be mad at me when I say this? Angela Walker. I don't know how many people wouldn't say her. Angela Walker is going to make you put in some work.
Yeah.
I used to swear I never wanted to go behind her. I used to, like, early on, she's just, first of all, she's a beast on the mic. She's amazing.
Yes.
And I just love to watch her. And I said, man, I never want to go behind her. I never want to go behind her. And I've done it long enough that there have been some times, like, she had to encourage me when I had to go in behind her one time. I'm biting my nails off. And she's definitely made me stronger. She's a mentor. But yeah, definitely Angela.
Because I mean, I want people to really remember that time where you got up on stage and you thought you had a good show.
Yeah.
But then somebody came behind you and just wrecked it, and it's like, oh, okay, now I got to step up. And then, but like you're saying, you didn't want to go behind her, but now you feel comfortable going behind her and being able to.
I'm always nervous about what I'm nervous about, but I do like a show to get better. Like, if somebody go behind me and it's just gradually growing the show, I'm a producer now.
Go ahead.
So
get to producing
I think more. Remember when I told you I started, I only thought about myself. And I've grown into care about the whole show.
Yeah.
So I don't just care about my set or my friend's set. I care about every person hitting that stage. I care about every person in the seat. I care about the venue. I see things different now. So,
yeah, I mean, when you
want the show to be good.
When you become a producer, and it becomes your baby. So you really want to take care of everything about it from beginning to end. Exactly. You don't want to have nothing, and it's beautiful though when it comes out. It ain't no ugly little baby. It's a cute one.
When they walk in, they had a good show. When I can invite my friends to a show that I know is gonna be good, and they not just come to see me. When I like that too.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you been able to build a roster of people that you like to work with on a regular?
Yes, but even more so, I need more because God is good. I've been getting a few gigs, and like now I'm gonna have to start going to open mic to select comics for gigs to match them up with stuff that I'm getting. That's this year. You guys pray for me. Every year I set a goal.
This year's almost up, so we talking about next year.
Let's see. This year I've produced, and then I got 3 more shows coming up. So this year my own productions.
So okay, so you got 5 more productive shows coming.
3 more coming, and these are like when I say produce, like I'm producing birthday shows this time. I got like a birthday show. A lady, she has me doing her 50th birthday, so I hired 2 comics for that. Another lady got me doing her 60th birthday. I hired a comic for that, and I have to match the comic personality with what my client is asking for. And then I did a family reunion earlier this year, and people flew in from all over for that family reunion. So I'm trying to get Dallas's best on those on the stage, so because people can see them and grow that. I'm new, so pray for me.
It's gonna be all right. Now see, and you putting it out there and letting people know that you're accepting comedians and trying to get them book shows. So you're gonna have your own little booking company on the side. I see you. Go ahead. Not just on the stage and on the mic hitting it, but you just gonna have everybody. Okay, so like, all right, now with the fact that you work with a lot of local comedians, is there any mainstream comedians that you've worked with, or is there some that you want to work with? I mean, we talked about Cat Williams. Of course, everybody would love to work with these people. Is there any connections to where you might get a chance to work with these people?
I don't know. I don't know of any connections that I have. I just always ask God for favor when it's time. But
God be the glory. Hallelujah.
God be the glory for everything. No, I don't have any connections that I could think of. I got to work with Miss Pat, but it wasn't for stand-up. It was actually for her TV show. And that was a blessing because I got to meet other comedians were there. DC Curry was there. D. Ray was there. Funny that we would talk about being late. I don't know if y'all heard of this episode that me and the comedian here, Big King, were on. And I talked about Black excellence and being on time, and I was like, everybody should be on time because I was in a court case. And DC Curry was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody being he judged me so hard. That was so funny. But
wait a minute, you was on the court case.
Miss Pat settles it.
Wait a minute, you had a case?
Yes. Yes, we were on an episode.
Okay,
there.
we definitely gonna have to find that
on
episode.
BET Plus. We were the first season. We were probably episode number 3 or 4. I can't remember, but it was her first. She didn't even know she was gonna get renewed for another season, and she did. So it's getting bigger. We had no idea because it was a new show.
Of course,
when the request came in, I was guessing it was gonna be like Steve Harvey or something because it did say it was about court, So we didn't know, and so got to meet with Miss Pat and
that's good.
I would love to work with Ali Sadiq now. I would. He's putting people on, and I would like to be in a position that I could.
With that, now with the fact that you love Dallas, would that kind of make you want to move down to Houston and check that? Nope. You're a Dallas.
It's close enough. I can get back and forth. It's all right.
It's a 4-hour drive. You good?
I got family in Houston. It's all right. I go to Houston, but live.
No. Dallas is it.
Dallas is it for now, but it wouldn't be Houston though if it wasn't it.
Okay, I can dig it. Now, since we've been talking about comedians and whatnot, let's talk about who's your top 4. Because I always say top 4 because top 5 meaning you are the 5th person. So who are your top 4 stand-up comedians that you would love to go see and whatnot?
Okay, so they got to be alive. I was gonna say living or dead.
No.
But you said
no.
Go see
living or dead.
Well, I can't go see.
Well, if they did, I mean, we can watch them on film.
Okay, which I do.
Look at that. So there you go.
Fire, of course.
Of course, that's one.
Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, absolutely. Oh man. I have to put a woman on there because I'm a woman.
You've been talking about women all
I know.
day,
I would say, this is a hard one. This is tough. I would say some more.
Some more?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about myself. She want more guesses.
No, give me some more guesses.
No,
you
did. No, I'm high. Give me a minute.
No, some more. One of the queens of comedy.
Yeah, I know. It took me a minute.
You did.
I did. Take me a look. Yeah. Too high standards. Thank you. We are what we are our product. Thank you. We are our product.
Is it some of the product?
It could have been, but it wasn't mine.
Then I came too late to get a little welcome high, something like that.
Yeah, see,
my bad.
When you're late, you don't get the good stuff. You don't get the good stuff.
I didn't know you had to come on time.
Yeah, but you do.
Okay.
You do. It would be nice.
Okay. I'll be back.
And we will welcome you.
Just to support. Sit on the couch like somebody else doing their thing.
I get it. We did do some research before we fired her. We did find out about some comedians that you did work with locally. We found out, of course, you talked about Angela Walker.
Much love.
Now, you worked with Mama Michelle.
Yes.
Linda Stogner.
Love.
Billy Sorrell.
Billy Sorrell, yes.
Oh my, okay.
Arlington,
I mess up on names because my name is crazy too. But Jimmy Nelson.
I'm hosting for him in next month.
Well, look at you.
Grapevine.
Okay, and then you got Big King because you talked about Big King earlier.
Yeah.
And we did notice that you do a lot of shows with Big King. So that's
Big
like
King and Angela. I'm gonna just let the cat out the bag because people don't know. That's our little group. I always say we're gonna be like Timberland and Genuine and Missy Elliott.
The super friends.
Yeah, we're gonna be the super friends. We start out at this level, and as we continue to grow and do our thing, people will always know that the three of us, have been doing things together.
So was that's kind of like how you got the connection with them doing shows, or was it because you did open mic and they met up?
I met Big King at an open mic in Fort Worth.
Okay.
And I met Angela at a Fat Tuesday, and at TK's, probably not too far from when I met you. At TK's, but I met you much later than that. But I met Angela at a Fat Tuesday.
Oh, okay, and it just clicked ever since.
Clicked ever since.
Yeah. Okay. See, all right. That's how it comes time.
They didn't have a choice. I was like, we gonna be friends.
We gonna be friends.
Because it's hard, when you they're really, really good, when you're really talented and you become, almost celebrity status, or you're moving in this circle, it gets you go through a lot. This is comedy. There's highs and lows, ebbs and flows, and there's things that can break your heart and gut you, and then there's things that lift you high. And after a while, you don't know who's a fan or a friend.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to, and I'm a fan to both of them, but we're also friends.
Yeah. I mean, because it is hard to actually get a bond with a lot of comedians. And then when you find a couple of comedians that you can really bond with, it's cool. You ain't got to worry about them stealing your jokes.
You know, they wouldn't steal my jokes. They hit me so hard. I go over my jokes with them. They be like, try again. And that's what a friend of it.
Tell you straight up, like, nah,
that ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. We got to revive that.
I'm the only one that writes. They so talented. They don't have to write. So.
Oh, okay. Now, does that bother you that you're still a writer, or is it like it still encourages to keep writing?
Because I study comedy, I realize everybody has their styles and ways of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a writer, and other people aren't.
I can dig it.
Happens to be what it is.
Look at you. See, producer, writer, actor, model. What else you doing?
I don't model, but I definitely produce. I'm acting. I'm in a play coming up in December.
Okay.
Which takes away from comedy because the rehearsals take up so much time. Which is why I want to produce, because at least I'm still kind of hand in comedy even if I'm not on stage.
But you do want to hit a couple of other realms while you're having fun.
Like what?
Like if you can do a play here every now and then, and if you do a music video here, not saying you doing the music video, but you walk in, yeah, you see?
I'm in the King's video.
See? You
got no booth.
You got it. What you do is you know, of course you want to put yourself out in every genre that you like. True. You know, of course, don't put yourself in any genre that you be like, no, I shouldn't have put myself in that, but it was a check. You know, I mean, it's comedy.
I would say I'm pretty much an entertainer because I do a lot of things like
that. Okay. I did want to get back to some more people that you did work with, because I saw Just John,
my boy.
It's your boy. Okay, Mike T,
yes.
Marcus. Oh, you got something?
You must have saw. I was about to say, you're reading my headline. My headline. Those were the people I had on my show.
This is my research.
Okay.
Before she got
fired. One of them was on my show.
Yeah, we do some type of research, and before they get fired, at least they do get some work right. And I guess right now we on the money.
We're
on the money. Okay. So all right. So Marcus Santee. All right. And see, we had Fonzo Crow here a couple of weeks back. Fonzo, we love Fonzo.
Funny.
Man, hilarious.
So freaking funny.
Did he have his cowboy hat when he was on the set? Yeah, it was.
Always. You bet. He don't even take it off when he off the stage.
See, that's the crazy thing, because when I met Fonzo, he didn't wear the hat. He really grew into the hat for me.
By the time I met him, he had it. He was definitely a cowboy.
Yes, sir.
He's not a boots on the ground or a cowboy cart. He was already
a
cowboy
there.
when I met Fonzo. Crisp and clean cowboy on top of that. Stuff pressed from the cleaners. He don't even iron his stuff at home, I'm sure. That's a fresh guy.
Now, you did talk about this person earlier, Show Nuff. You work with Des O'Neill.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah, he is a very talented comedian.
So funny.
Yeah, Keelana Spieler.
Love Spiller. Uh-huh.
Yes, and we're gonna try to get her on here one of these days.
It'll be so worth it. She's amazing.
Yes, she's good. Now, these were just the local comedians, but we did find out that some of the places that you actually performed at, Arlington and Addison Improv, the Dallas Comedy Club. We've already talked about Hyenas. You started in Plano. Did you venture? You said Fort Worth. Hyenas. Did you hit any other Hyenas that they have?
I feel like I did all the.
The ones that are still open.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I started doing an improv run for a while. So I was hitting all the improv, and even made it to Tampa Improv.
Okay.
And I was like, this is fun. And I almost made it to Arlington, Virginia's Improv. They have an improv up there too.
Okay.
But the show didn't come through, so I didn't get to make it.
Okay. So, and then we did see Jack's Comedy Club in Rockwall. Now, I've never heard of that comedy club.
They're about 3 years old. Jack's over in Rockwall. They're in a shop called the Lady Bagel Shop. And they just opened that comedy club. This is kind of a hardball story. Their daughter passed. Her name was Jack. And she wanted to be a comedian.
Oh, okay.
And so they just opened a little section of their bagel shop to have a little comedy spot just in honor of her, their grieving process for the first year, and it really started kind of turning into something up there in Rockwall. So yeah, so it's kind of growing, and they kept it. They had been saying they didn't know if they were going to keep it open because it was just part of their process, and it's still open. So yeah, it's up there in Rockwall.
Once again,
about 3 years old now.
Once again, this young lady's giving out history.
What?
If comedy don't work for this woman, she's gonna be a history teacher somewhere telling somebody the gospel.
That's something.
Look at God. I love it.
Let me be useful, Lord.
I mean, you letting them use you. This is beautiful. I mean, you may be late, but you gonna have that information together. I love it. That's probably why she was late. She did the information.
I was late because I'm nervous.
Why were you nervous? That's what I don't understand. Even though we really don't talk as much in person, why would you be nervous? You do comedy.
Be honest.
Honest. Go ahead, be honest. I want you to be honest instead of honest. Yeah, please.
I deal with anxiety to a degree that sometimes I question why would I do comedy.
Wow.
And I'm just saying this because there are comedians and we have these discussions that deal with nerves, like nerves that you can't hardly explain. And people can tell you it's gonna be all right, you're gonna be good. You don't know that. And now people drop their nerves at different times. Like mine is usually once I hit the mic, the nerves are gone.
It's gone, yeah.
But leading up to it, just stomach and knots. What the heck? It is ridiculous. And shout out to my people that have to deal with their mental health. One of the things with people that run late, sometimes they deal with a level of anxiety. It makes you procrastinate. It makes you move slow, and people will feel like you don't care about something because you're running late or something, and that's not true. I've been like feeling like this gonna be the first day of school, thinking about coming to this show. Like I laid this little shirt out last night. Like I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I'm gonna wear this shirt. I ain't got no money to buy nothing new. You're gonna get what it is. I'm glad it got cold so I wouldn't look crazy wearing a sweater. But no, that's just keeping it 100 for those who deal with it.
Well, I mean, now we've had other guests like Miss Cotton. She talked about her anxiety and being able to not really conquer it, but work through it with comedy. And of course, that's a beautiful thing when you're able to find out something about yourself and use it as an advantage instead of taking it as a disadvantage. So I can respect that.
When people have anxiety don't even know it. When you get them bubble guts before anything, that's anxiety. Like people be like, "Oh, I've got the bubble guts." Before you take a test, before you have to deal with something high stress, before you have to, a business work opportunity or whatever, and people who just run behind, you ask yourself why you got to wash the dishes now. Them dishes been sitting there, but now they got to get washed right now. Dealing with anxiety, you got to work through it. I don't know.
Well, I like the fact that you're working through it on the stage. So if anybody want to come see you, follow you, book you, how can they do that?
You can follow me on Instagram, G Baby OG, G_baby or G_baby_OG. Facebook is G Baby, one word. They wouldn't let me separate it. I'm gonna do something different about that eventually. Or you can just hashtag anything G Baby Comedy, and I come up at some place. I'll come up.
In some places. So if they can't spell it, how would they spell it?
GBABY. Very simple. Comedy.
Okay, so just in case one more time for the people in the back.
G Baby, GBABY, comedy, CO.
They better know that. They better know that.
Well,
what if they spell with numbers? Go ahead. How they spell it with numbers? You don't know how they spell it with numbers.
I can spell it
So
alphabetically.
you do 6. What's the A?
The
2.
6, 2, 6.
You have to do 2 because
4.
You're doing the T9.
4 is the G. 2 is the B.
And
2 again the A.
I thought the 6 would be B.
No.
No, it's ABC.
I'm taking it back to
beeper, like the beeper,
not beeper. Yeah. I'm talking about the phone. Your phone. She know what I'm talking about.
I'm lost. I was thinking beeper.
So it'd be 4, 2, 2, 9. That's G Baby.
You did it in numbers. I know we gonna find it in numbers. Okay.
I don't know who you gonna call, but that's. They just tell them G Baby sent you.
Well, G Baby, I want to thank you for coming out and having fun with us. Because it could have been worse. It could have been a whole lot worse. But
I could have said I had pizza, but you missed it.
We did.
Oh,
we did.
You been ominous.
Yeah.
That's
I'm being
not
ominous.
honest.
I'm not
ominous.
I'm being very ominous. That's a new word for the week.
Ominous. When you're almost honest but not quite.
Now, okay, we didn't find out what you got coming up next though, because we did find out where we can book you, but what you got coming up next? Because
I'm hosting. I host a bingo game on Sunday at Grapevine. So come out. It's really chill. It's cool. 4:00 at the Hotel Vin in Grapevine. Come out. It's free. We have a good time. So I host there, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm actually hosting a comedy show there at Grapevine.
B6.
Exactly. And the kids love when I get to G67 because I say G or G67, G67, and they're like G7.
Oh Lord, I don't even know. No, I don't think anybody knows except people that got kids.
My grandson told me that it was this monster that comes up and he has a big mouth. He has a huge mouth, and he's black and he's scary. And that's what my grandson tell me.
Okay.
How old is your grandson?
He's 5.
Did he he was telling you and Kevin?
So what does it mean? What it mean?
What it mean?
That's what some people said. I had some teachers that said it doesn't mean anything. And then I Googled it and AI said it means nonsensical, which is don't mean nothing. That's what it said.
Baby, my grandbaby, he told me, he said, baby. I said, who is 6'7"? He said, baby, 6'7" is he black with a big old mouth and little teeth all around, and they say 6'7", 6'7".
My grandson said it was for his birthday because he was turning 7. 6'7". That's what he said it's for. Then my youngest son told me it meant murder or something from a rap song.
Oh Lord, now I heard. Okay.
187. So I don't know.
That's 187. Not 6'7".
That's California or some other code. 6'7". It goes with the thing. So yeah, I do bingo on Sundays, and then there's actually a comedy night there at the Hotel Vin. I'll be hosting that one.
I would think kids would be tripping off of G69.
No.
It's G6.
The women get giggly because there's alcohol there. They get giggly because I'll say how many balls we're in. I'm like, we're 7 balls in, we're 20 balls in, and we still don't have a win. Yeah, I have fun because they don't know that I'm a comedian.
Oh, they don't.
I'm cutting up, but I have to keep it clean because it is a hotel and there's kids and everything, so it's always clean.
Oh my God, you gotta throw some Fortnite jokes in there if you're doing with kids.
What do I say, Fortnite?
Just say something about a kid getting rebooted.
Rebooted, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The next reboot.
You got to get the next reboot.
The next reboot.
Well,
I can do that whenever we're starting a new game card and the balls are going back in.
Yeah. We're like
next reboot. Okay.
We got all the reboot cards in.
Okay. Cause that's definitely gonna.
My grandbabies is on Roblox.
What do you talk about?
She just said he's on it.
It's something addictive.
Yeah.
It keeps him quiet. Just give him my phone, and he's gone for 2 hours. He don't answer my calls. If I let him, he won't answer my phone calls, my texts. He won't tell me nothing.
G Baby finna write that down. What was that again? Roblox.
But then they get addicted. They be like, "Can you buy us some Robux?" And that's when it's like, no. And then you better make sure your phone is secure because them kids, they'll know how to buy some.
They would. I'm a tough grandma. So that's what
what
G Baby stands. The G stands for grandma too.
I'm a tough baby outside, but when I'm inside, they get whatever they want.
Wait a minute, so
they get whatever they want.
Her name at home is Baby.
My grandbabies call me Baby. They don't call me Grandma or Granny and I mean, hey, they call me Baby, and
they call me Grandma, and I like grandmother, but they call me Grandma, and they don't know anything about G Baby. They don't. They ask a few questions every now and again, but at home they don't care. They don't think I'm funny. They don't think
they don't even know.
I'm there to work for them. That's what they think.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen is when they see you walk around in Dallas and there's somebody, G Baby.
Yeah, one day
you going there. You going there because you already producing because you've been doing comedy for you say you started like 2017. It's 8 years.
I didn't do anything in 2020.
But Nobody did. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Some people like really blowing up on
nobody.
social media.
2020.
Nobody.
2020.
Nobody.
I would say I got very serious in 2021. All those years before, it was just a hobby.
Okay.
I was very sporadic. I went whenever. Didn't have a real schedule or didn't even care. But 2021 and 22, that's when I got serious.
When a little money come in, now.
No, the money ain't coming where it's supposed to be.
I always mess with people about that because some people think that the money comes in early and it don't. The money never comes in early.
Drinks, and I was like, can I get gas too? Then I got drinks and gas, and I was like, can I get a little meal with that? I got drinks, gas, and a meal. And I was like, I need y'all to help me pay a bill over here. So now the price kept going up.
Yeah, especially when you packing in the house, man. You better go get that.
How do you get more followers?
How do you get more followers? The best way is, self-promotion is one thing. Doing, of course, being biased, doing podcasts is another. Putting yourself in all different, like what you're doing. You're putting yourself in all different realms. You're doing plays. You're doing videos. You're putting yourself out there. You let people see who you are. Those followers will eventually come. Now, social media.
Enough on social media. Yeah, that's the problem.
And I'm there with you. It takes a lot, but once you start seeing it push, you'll change. Trust me, because those numbers will start coming up, and it's not gonna be like what you think. Like right now for this viewership, if we get 2 views, I'm happy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my mom's watching.
Yeah.
Hey,
if we got 2 to 3 views going consistently, I'm happy.
Okay.
I can't. If we get more, if we gradually get more, yeah. But it's all about just putting yourself out there. You gotta put yourself out there. If you want that social media engine to work, you gotta work it.
I want to be like Cat Williams. I want to not care about it.
Do you know how long it took Cat to get there?
I don't know, but I feel like that's what I'm gonna end up doing.
I'm
gonna just be a word of mouth person.
Think about it. It took Cat to hit Friday After Next for him to be I don't care. Because before that it was just Cat in the Hat. Nobody knew who the hell he was. He was doing jokes. He was funny.
Right.
But nobody knew him on a national level. But when you get on that national level, that's when it's done.
Don't do that.
So we gonna be watching you because within 8 years.
Oh yeah, you know what? I've been seeing you on Facebook, but if I don't know you, then I just keep scrolling. But I kept seeing, it'll say people who you may know, and it was G Baby, and I was like, oh, I don't know her, but I keep seeing this. I kept feeling like it must be a sign or something because when he posted that you was gonna be here, and I said, there's her. And I'm like, well, now I know you. So if you think, I'll probably request you because
I'll accept. I just don't. I'm the slowest. I can't even go live on Instagram. It told me I don't have enough followers. I was like, I just want to tell people to follow me, but now I can't even do that.
You can't even do that. You got to do some pictures.
I really, it's terrible. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do better every year, and I get worse. It gets worse. Like I force myself to even post that I'm doing a show, and don't let somebody tag me that I'm doing something. I'm like, that's good enough. That's good enough. But I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
You will. It'll start. Watch if you work it. Trust me, it'll work. Now, since we're closing it out, Mika the Highness, did you have anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, I want to give some shout outs. That's been watching and coming. First, my mom, Florida Evans.
Hi,
hey, girl. Miss Cotton. Hey there.
Miss Cotton?
I love Miss
Cotton. Janisha Round. I could be saying your first name wrong. And
you got it right. That's my Doc. I love Doc.
Okay, hey Doc. My firstborn, Ornasia. She made a comment. She was trying to figure out. I think she was trying to say she was trying to find out what 6-7 meant. Also, cause it's her son that told me about it. So she's trying to figure it out too. And Janelle J. Rock Richardson, squad.
That's Lady J Rock.
Lady J Rock. Okay.
Last week.
Well, thank y'all so much for letting us know you watching and you leaving comments. We greatly appreciate that.
Now, did you want to give a sign out before you go and talk about where you and the hubby going this week? Because last week y'all did pumpkin, right?
We did a pumpkin patch.
All right, what y'all doing this week?
This weekend, I really don't know yet. Depending on how I'm feeling good, I'm up and down, but we're just gonna.
Baby gonna take care of you.
Well, he's gonna take care of me tonight. He probably have to go back to LA tomorrow, and so I'm just gonna chill.
Someone can play bingo.
I want to go play bingo.
I love how G Baby was really invested in this conversation. She's really there. I love it.
Look, I don't know why he's playing with me. He needs to quit playing with me. Okay.
I want to hear what
Big Ben. You got anything before we go?
Kevin Garnett is a basketball player, retired.
So do you?
Hey, we'll see y'all next week.
Oh my God!
Next week, thanks for Kevin Junior. He's coming in.